Hi, you guys. I'm so sorry I'm not here today, but I got you the best sub in the whole entire world. She's amazing. So please make sure that you are being respectful of her. And if you are talking right now, I need you to not be talking, okay? I need you to be quiet so that I can explain to you what you're going to be doing for this class period. Um, the first thing I need you to do, and not right this second, but in just a second, I want you to log on to Alex and you're going to do the test that says solving variable on both sides test. Okay, that's the test that you're going to be taking today. You can see that it's only 8 questions long. I also want you to know that I did give you a quick retake option. So that means you get 2 tries on this test. And then obviously I'll keep the score of the best tries. Okay, so when you look at the test, I'm going to show you some of the different types of questions that you're going to see. And I want to just quickly review with you what you would do for each of these. Oh, and before I do that, I forgot to tell you that I left Mrs. Melancon, I hope I said that correctly, with the passwords for Alex. Okay, so if you don't know your password to be able to get into Alex, she does have the list of all of the passwords. Okay, so some of the questions that you're going to see. So the first, and these are not in the right order, and yours will be the same but different, right? Okay, so on the first one, you have solve for x, and it's negative 6 equals 5x minus 22 divided by negative 3. So I just wanted to remind you on these ones, these are the great divide questions. So before you can do anything with the 5 times x and the negative 22, you have to first get rid of this divided by negative 3. Okay, so you would times by negative 3 on both sides. That's going to get rid of the divided by negative 3. So then you're going to have an 18 equals, and then you have a 5 times x, and then you have a negative 22. And then once you do that, now you're just left with a 2-step equation. To get rid of the multiplication of 5, you're going to use division. To get rid of the negative 22, you're going to use addition. You always get rid of the one that doesn't have the variable first. Okay, so that's going to be a 40 equals 5 times x, and then you would divide by 5 as your last step, so x equals an 8. Okay, so those are super easy. The next one, you divided by 2.56 plus 6 equals 8. So since this is our variable term, before we do anything with that, we want to get rid of the plus 6. Okay, so to get rid of the plus 6, we are going to do a minus 6. Oh, I just don't know what just happened. Oops, I want to move this. Okay, so it is fixed. So now we need to minus 6 from both sides. So now I would have u divided by 2.56 is equal to an 8. So to get rid of this division of 2.56, I need to multiply. So I'm going to multiply on this side. I'm going to multiply on this side. So 8 times by 2.56. That's how we would find our answer for that one. Okay, on the next one, if you ever have anything that needs to simplify, remember you always do that first. So we would first do 6x plus 30 because we need to distribute first. And then we're going to combine the like terms. So that's going to be a 2x plus 30. And then equals 26. And then from there, here's my variable. So I first get rid of the 30 by doing a minus 30. I'm going to do that on both sides. So 4 equals 2 times x. Last step, divide by 2. Okay, now the next one I'm going to show you has fractions, and I don't want you to freak out when you have fractions. We just practiced yesterday doing a whole assignment that had fractions and decimals, and you just have to remember that the process is the same. So when we look at this one right here, we can see there's nothing to simplify, so we want to find our 2 variable terms. So on the left side, we have a negative 3/5 times by y, and on the right side, we have a positive 7/5 times by y. So my 2 options are either to add 3/5 to both sides or to subtract 7/5. So I'm going to go ahead and just add 3/5 y to this side, and then add 3/5 y to this side. Now, I'm going to write down what I have left. So on the left side, I have -7 divided by 3 equal to, on the right side, that's going to be a 10/5 times by y, and then plus 3. Now, 10/5, that's really just a 2. Okay, and now we just have a 2-step. So to solve for the y, we would -3 from both sides, and then we would divide by 2. Okay, so once you're done with your test, and I also wanted to tell you, I need you to take out a piece of paper, write down the questions that you get on your ALEKS. I need you to show me all your work. You're going to turn that in to your sub, and she's going to collect those. So if you do your ALEKS quiz or your test and you don't have your paper turned in, I'm going to have to make you do it again, because remember, your work is the thing that's super important to me. Okay, so for all 8 questions, you're going to write down each question, and then you're going to show me your work, and then you'll put your answers in ALEKS. You get a retest opportunity. Take your time, do your very best. Okay, then once you're done with that, the thing I need you to finish is the second quarter review. Okay, so it looks like this. It says second quarter review. Remember, the first quarter review and the second quarter review, they are going to combine together to be 10% of your grade, okay? And next week, I'm going to be putting in zeros for those, just so your parents can see that that is still missing. This needs to be finished before January 5th, okay? So this is due before January 5th, and I really want you to try to get it done in class today, because that test is not going to take you very long. Okay, so with that said, good luck on your test. Please